Stupid. Yes. Okay. Good. Yo, Alpha Nerd, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, buddy. We're just getting set up, so just give me just a moment here.
Nintendo.
Excuse me. Alright. Put you down there for right now. Alright, do your thing and I'm good. Alright. Just about ready. Yo, Megadan, what is up, man? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so before we get started, hey everybody, how's it going? It's Richard Dubya here. What's going on? We're coming back to Porn City, brought to you by the GameCube and Animal Crossing. Porn City, as you know, was named by none other than my best friend in the whole wide world. One of my best friends in the whole wide world, Megadan29. Now, we have a special surprise today because I did order some from eBay to try and keep things going a little bit more. And Dan knows about this already, but here we have. Oh, hold on, let me put my OBS so I can see live what I'm doing. So here we have. Where's the camera? There's the camera. Dora. Now, keep in mind it did not come this way with all this tape on this. I decided to say the tape just to show like the tape that was used to like wrap it up and stuff. That's right, I did say Porn City. Now, initially when I had gotten this in the mail, I opened it up. It was wrapped in like a piece of paper with all this like glitter sticker tape on it, and then I saw the tape go like, and I retaped this so just so you guys can see. So if you look on the front here, it was taped like on here, and then it was taped on the back of this. And the whole reason why that was done is so you could pull it out. But see, at first I didn't see that it was like that. When I saw it like this, like on it, I actually thought the tape was actually on the e-reader card. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, are you that fucking stupid? You know? And then it turns out that there was another card protector beneath that. So, but yes, this is our newest acquisition of our e-reader cards, Dora. So we're going to be opening that today. I'm going to lurk for a few. Wife talking to me about work. No worries, Megadan. You know, that is one thing you've always said, and one thing that I believe this community has always said is life comes first. You know, and I would not want to upset Mrs. Megadan. So please say hi to Megan for me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting more e-reader cards as I can get them. And as I have available funds. You know, there are a couple things that I do want to purchase. I did use a little bit of my money recently to purchase a couple movies. One of them called Mermaid. It's a Japan kind of film, whatever. But when I was watching this one channel called Corridor go through it, I'm like, oh my god, this looks so funny. Like, I gotta watch it. So I purchased that. And then not only that, but I also purchased the Blues Brothers in 4K. Because I have a 4K TV, I figured, okay, what the hell, why not? But you guys think I'm here for movie talk? You came here for video games. So we're going to play some video games here. Hey, alright. Hey, Ed, how's it going? Yes, let's go. Port City. I'm W. Yeah, sure. I'm easily forgettable. But yeah, as you can read here, it says Porn City. Can't believe I got that past the censors. Phil Torpin, we have a situation. What is up, my man? How's it going? How you doing, Phil? Haven't seen you in a minute. Alright. So, as you can see, we're wearing the butthole robe. As you can see, the little butthole up there, you know, that's the actual representation of Dan's butthole. Let's check to see what mail we got. Oh, our thing is full. So let's empty this out a little bit here. Come on, throw it away. There we go. Yep, then we're gonna throw that away. Just been cooling. Yeah, no worries, man. It is a hot fucking day today. Like, I tell you what, you know, me and the wife went out today to go grab. Oh shoot, my terms went bad. Whoopsie. Yeah, me and the wife went out today to go run some errands. She needed to pick up something from one place, Bed Bath and Beyond, I believe, and then I forget what the other place was. And we wanted to stop by a Goodwill because we heard that they might be open, and it was past 5 o'clock, and apparently after 5 o'clock, yeah, they're not open. After 5. So next week we're gonna try and hit one a little earlier. Try and hope for the best on that one. But yeah, really stinking hot today. I wish I grabbed an icy today, or like a frozen Frappuccino from like Starbucks or something. I don't oftenly go to Starbucks, don't get me wrong. I mean, Starbucks is definitely overpriced, but it is definitely better than a lot of the coffee shops that we have around here. So, that's truth. Truth. HRA. Oh, I don't give a shit about you. Get the fuck out of my inbox. let's go see if we can. Oh, sorry. See a faucet. Gotta pick it. Swap. God, dang it. I forgot. Well, you know what? Here, let's bury this spoiled turnip here. Oh. All thrift stores are closed. Can't wait till they open because I love picking up VHS movies regularly. Yes, and that's one of the things I've been starting to collect again is VHS movies because, like, you never know what you're going to find for titles. I mean, I'll give you two good examples of movies that I own that are not available on DVD. Like, for example, there's this movie that was done with the Barbarian Brothers, which those of you familiar with wrestling, there's these two, essentially twins, you know, that was making movies and stuff in the Hollywood, you know, and they made like a few films. One of them being Think Big, which is about them picking up this hitchhiker, unbeknownst to them, and she's trying to go meet up with her boyfriend so she can go sell her invention, which is a remote that can control any electrical circuit, like stoplights and a lamp or like a pacemaker, for example. Because the company that she's doing all this school that she's doing all this like brainy stuff for is trying to sell it to arms dealers, and Barbarian Brothers basically drive the truck and try and help save the girl, if you will. Get up early in the morning, taking off, guys. Have a great good night stream. All right, Alpha Nerd, you have a good one. It's nice to have you, even as briefly as it is. You have a good night. I will see you when I see you. Oh, I even tried to do this one a little early, too. But anyways, no, like, and like, there's another one that is about, it's called, what movie is that one? It's called I Come in Peace. And it's a Dolph Lundgren movie. Dolph Lundgren is pursuing this alien that injects like people's brains with like super heroin to extract the serotonin and or endorphins. I forget what kind of drug our brains produce with this super heroin, whatever. And he's got these like CDs that fire out of his like wrist. That like bing 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 bing, you know, fly over and like super fucking sharp, like instantly cut your fucking head off, you know, and shit. Right, exactly. And that's what I'm saying, you know. It's one of the things that you got to do to like preserve like your history, you know, whatever. So we got T-Rex skull, so let's see if we need it. I think this is the T-Rex. What do we got here? T-Rex. Okay, so that we can donate that one. Apto tail. This is Stego tail. What's this? Apto torso. Okay, so we can do the tail and the skull. Okay. I was watching some Smoky Mountain Wrestling reruns. I saw a preview of Poltergeist 2 in theaters. Nice. You know, I still have yet to see Poltergeist 2. I'm trying to remember what... Yeah. I've only seen the first one. Now, I have a whole mess of wrestling VHS tapes that I have to record and make digitally on my computer because yeah, I fear that those tapes are going to degrade. Like I have certain pay-per-views of WWF wrestling, you know, that I definitely want to preserve. Nope, that's it. Alright, so let's go look for those other fossils here. Sorry, throat's a little on the dry side, kind of like congested a little bit. I don't know why. It seemed to start like when I just started streaming here. That's a little bit better. I wish I could remember the first movie I watched in the theaters. I mean, the only one that sticks on my mind from before that was early on was Aladdin. This theater was just opening up, and it was like free admission and stuff, and they were giving out buttons and stuff, and free popcorn and free food and whatever. So I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go to that. You know, my dad's like, yeah, we can go to that. And got to see Aladdin for free. And my sister got this big, huge button that was like the size of my hand, or at least, you know, size of my hand back then, maybe. It was pretty big, though. Sure, I've seen other films in theaters, but golly, I don't remember. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. Alright, how many do we got? We got two, so should be a third one. Yeah, and there is something, you know, about going back to old VHS tapes too, because like, if you ever look at a VHS tape, you can see previews of movies that you don't really remember, or like, I think I have like The Mask, and like they had a promotion or like a contest for something that they had for The Mask, where you could like win the game or something, or I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but like just the fact that that little promotion was there, you know. And I own the DVD, and I know that for a fact that that is not on the DVD, or at least on my copy of the DVD it's not. just started dipping into my Nintendo Powers recently. And it seems that the only Nintendo Powers I have is like a little bit of January's of 2009 and then all of 2008. Which kind of makes me sad that I don't have like the earlier ones that are like in the 90s and whatnot. I mean, man, I'm gonna like thoroughly read through those and possibly do a video of my highlights of those magazines, you know, or maybe doing one at a time and like give a couple of quick highlights and say, hey, oh, look at this, you know, I never thought I would see. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, gimme. Gimme. Oh, come on. You son of a bitch. You cocksucking smart. Yeah, son of a bitch. Oh. But yeah, I wish I had some of the earlier Nintendo Powers. Like, just, hey, Slayer of Doom, what is up, my man? What's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, we're playing a little OG Animal Crossing from the GameCube. And we're in for a treat later because we're going to do some e-reader cards that we have lying around. And we've already done this fat stack already. So we have maybe like 5 or 6. Oh yeah. Animal Crossing is one of those games that you can like nicely relax to. You don't really have to worry too much. It's more of just one of those peaceful games. You know, sort of like Minecraft, you know, kind of. But there's nothing to fight. There's nothing to really hurt you in here. It's pretty much just conversating with your neighbors and you know, doing favors for them and getting stuff and building your house up and stuff. And I appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you. Yeah, we'll be getting back to Last of Us probably later this week. Been doing pretty good, and I want to keep the ball rolling on that. You ever played Tumba? No, I don't think I've heard of Tumba before. Let's take a second and actually look up what Tumba is here. T-O-O-M-B-A. Tumba. That's probably not what he's talking about. Not Roomba game, Tumba. You stupid hockey puck. Oh, Tumba. I've heard of it. I've never played it. I've never had the opportunity to play it. Hey, Zombie. Welcome to the stream, buddy. It is good to see you. So yes, as I described earlier to everybody else, and I'll clue you guys in. So this guy, Dora, came in this really thin sleeve, and then what did I do with it? And then came in a thin sleeve like this, which I didn't see that it was in a thin sleeve like this. And I thought that this tape was actually on the frickin' card, and I was like, what the fuck? And turns out, no, it was just to get the card out of the hard plastic sleeve. So relief off of my mind, especially how much I paid for it too. Oh, hello. Yeah, Verity again. Perfect. We'll see if we can get a tree from that. Alright, nope. I should really send those off. Just so I can make some room. Alright. Letter. Heather, are you the one that sent this? Are you? No. Are you? Oh my gosh. I'm I'm not sure if this is the actual seller or if somebody's trying to troll me here. Hold on. Let me look at something really quick here. Oh, okay. Oh shit. So everybody, welcome Heather. Heather is the one who sold me Dora. So yes, Dora has gotten here nice and safe, and yeah, no worries about the tape scare. Like, I frankly, after I figured it out, like, I'm like, oh, yeah. I felt like such a dope, like, for thinking that there was the tape on it. But yeah, welcome. All right. So yeah, this is my channel that I do retro and modern. As of late, I've been playing a lot of The Last of Us on grounded mode and Animal Crossing. Just completed Donkey Kong Country for the first time ever. And which, I eventually plan on doing practice enough to do what's called a no-death run. So, or at least I'm going to try to. So, The Last of Us went well. Like, I definitely made some progress, and you're definitely going to have to check out the replay to check that out. Because I think I did pretty well. My buddy was also asking me, like, if I was going to stream it again tonight. Jillian playing Dracula's Curse. Cool, man. Cool. Alright. So now, let's grab these couple of things here. We got a BB shirt and a yellow bar shirt. Alright, let's see what those look like. Let's see what the BB... Okay, that's the yellow bar shirt. Looks... whatever. And it's just BB. What the fuck does BB stand for? Alright. Let's put down the Dan's butthole shirt here. Also known as the Aries shirt. Yeah, for real, man. Like, Animal Crossing is where it's at. Like, New Horizons is a phenomenal game, and you should definitely check it out. If you got a Switch, please, by all means, check it out. Otherwise, you know, the OG one is pretty good as well. I think what I'm gonna do for later streams, after we're all done with this, you know, we're gonna after we're all said and done with this Animal Crossing, we'll take a break from it for a while, and then we'll use an emulator for Wild Bunch. If I can find a nice ROM for that, and then we'll play some more of that to show some of the differences. Granted, you know, I haven't played Wild Bunch in quite some time, so it'll be interesting to see. And with this little device too, I should be able to pull my save off of my Wild Bunch and possibly pop that up on stream. Possibly. We won't know for sure, but we're gonna try. But in order to get that device set up, what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to pop another hard drive in my computer and set up a different version of Windows, which, you know, it's a little more involved than I can explain, but you know, it can be done though. Alright, so go here and go mail out our fossils here. We're gonna mail a letter. Send. Now, for any of the new people that are in here, if you are a good fan of retro, there's a couple people you need to check out. One of them being Phil Torpin. He is good in the retro as well. And then we have Megadan29. You gotta check him out too. He is really good at retro. Both of these fellas are really good streamers, and they are, how can I put it? They're really good communicators to the chat and stuff, and it's a lot of fun to be in their streams. I mean, especially with Megadan, you know, if you don't even if you don't care for what game he streams, you can enjoy the commentary on the game or like stuff he reads in the chat, because we like to troll him and he just loves it. He eats it up. So please, by all means, check those guys out. Two really good friends of mine. Let's check here. Fishing. What's today? Today's the 17th. I missed it. Golly. Alright, fine. Alright, so let's go find that rock where we can get some money. Nope. Let's go this way. Come on. Oh. Oh. Actually, that's a good idea. Oh, come on, you piece of garbage. I hate the aiming of the shovel here. It's like, if you don't get just right, you'll be like, nope. I hate that that wasn't the rock. Okay. Come on. Oh, look, it's a ball. Come on. So what we're going to do here is we're going to look for this particular rock, and it's different every day. The rock has money in it, and the only way to get it is to bang on it repeatedly. In which you hit it enough times, you'll actually start to hear Mario 1-up kind of sound. Oops. The problem is I can't remember which rocks I've already hit, so we're gonna be hitting a lot of the same rocks. Figure after playing this like for a little while, I figure I'd memorize what the damn rocks are. Yep, not happening. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, there's another rock. Nope. Come on. Come on. Another fossil. Son of a gun. Grab. God, I just love the music of this. Just listen. Such good music. Nope. Come on, money rack. Yep, let's go sell some items here. Yeah, a shit ton of items in our inventory. We gotta get those out. Make room for our e-reader items. got that clear. Heather, are you still there? Alright, so first thing we gotta do is we're gonna skip the golden rock today because we don't need to save for money. Oops. Okay, sorry about that. So first things first, we gotta turn on our Game Boy Advance with the e-reader plugged in. The cable here is plugged into the GameCube, so we can do our e-reader stuff. All right, Heather. So we're gonna do your card right now. We're gonna get the e-reader set up, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna scan our e-reader cards. And then we're going to go back to our house. We're going to collect those mail messages. And we're going to read those messages off before we look at our presents. So, alright, so now we got to get this set up so that way that's not going to fall. Alright. Read card. Alright. So we're going to start out with Heather's Dora. This is one card that I don't have, well, that I didn't have before, and thanks to Heather, now we have it. I wish I still had some video game ones left. Yeah, well, I mean, you're more than welcome to donate what you have, and I'll definitely put it on screen here. But yeah, we're going to do Dora. And, oh, it's going to give us a little bit of time. Yeah. Okay, that one's done. But yeah, Heather, you might be interested in this one because this one here is one of the rarest of the cards. I don't even remember how I got it, but when I was watching Nitro Rad talk about e-reader cards on the GameCube or on the e-reader, he said that was one of the rarest ones next to Mighty Brothers, and one was going for like $100. Like, that's crazy. Alright, so next one we're going to read is Caesar. So Caesar is a monkey. I kind of wonder if it's like a reference to Planet of the Apes. But yeah, let's get that scan. Okay. Alright. So let's get the next one. I'm pretty sure we don't have too many left to scan, so. Alright, so next one is Rolf. So, alright, let's alright, scan Rolf. Awesome. Okay. Next we have Velma. Which, glasses, okay. I mean, this kind of looks like Velma Dinkley a little bit, you know, from Scooby-Doo. But, obviously we can't say for sure. But, yeah, let's try the next one here. Read card. Alright, so the next one we're doing is Allie. Alright, Allie, let's see what you give us. Perfect. Nice. Alright. And the final one I have left is Liz, which I'm assuming is her sister. Possibly. Could be a brother. I don't judge. But, let's get that prepped. Alright, look at that one scan. Okay. Now, the next thing that we have to do eventually down the line is check out these passwords on the back, which I still not have done my research on if it's just a letter or if I can like go to Tom Nook and just read those off to him. But we'll figure it out. Hell, we might even do it during the stream. I'm not sure. But I know I gotta go through those anyways before we can do much else. So now we're gonna go find our house, which it's been at least a week since I've played this. Alright, so here's all of our mail messages. Oh shit! Damn cockroaches. Son of a bitch. I remember password is to use if you do not have an e-reader. From what I hear from NitroRad is that the password actually gives you different items from what is given. So I'm kind of curious, you know, if that's true. So maybe what we'll do for the first couple ones is we'll do a comparison. So what we'll do is we'll take three. We will scan them again, you know, in the e-reader. And then once we do that, then we will then put in the password to Tom Nook, and then we will see eventually if that does make a difference. So only time will tell. So let's grab those. All right. So this one is from Dora. Dora writes, "Hello, Dubya. Friend of mine said you'd be asking about me. What drew to your attention? Was it my sharp outfit? I appreciate the attention. Allow me to reward it. From Dora." Welcome, Jashma TV. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Believe it or not, that's not an actual TV. It's part of my overlay that I got from a picture of that TV. So, alright, so Dora sent us a picnic table. We're going to sell that. Yeah, definitely going to sell that. Alright. Letter from Rolf. I mean human, Dubya. So I was dribbling the soccer ball down the other day, and I was really getting wild. Getting up the storm when I suddenly plunged into the ocean. Ever happened to you? Oceans stink. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Believe it or not, Yashama, people sometimes actually confuse it for an actual TV. Like, I kid you not. So, it's the only reason why I say so. So we got a white knight from Rolf. Okay, so that one's gonna be worth the blip. The chess pieces seem to be worth quite a bit. This is a letter from Cesar. Cesar writes, to Dubya. It has come to my attention that some people occasionally bury items for treasure hunts around town. Not that some kind of zoning violation. Should I contact Copper? Or contact Copper? Busted. Caesar. Alright. So let's see what Caesar gives us. A regal lamp. Oh shoot, I didn't want to grab that one. Dang it. Where's that plant? That's gotta be it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now, let's see what Liz writes. Take a drink here. Liz writes, hi, Dubya! Tell me something, are you a morning person or a night owl? Because the way I see it, you miss out either way. Or the way I see everything in life is never sleep. Wide-eyed Liz. Now, I know I just must have screwed reading that up, but you know what? That is what it is. Alright. Lovey Armoire. Well, isn't that just pretty? Oh, it's just a pretty for a nice little pretty princess. Last one is from Allie. Allie writes, so listen to this, Dubya. I was hunting for some ingredients in my favorite dish when I bumped into the mayor. He asked me what I was doing, and I said, nothing. Was I wrong to lie? Just wondering. Allie? Alright, Allie gave us a hi-fi stereo. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. So, we should place this stuff down here. And while we're at it, we'll test out the theory. So, this is some of the stuff that I've gotten from previous cards before. So, we're just going to shove this a little out of our way here. Try and isolate the objects, if you will. Can I get over there? No. Yeah, I know, pocket full. Alright. We'll do it over here. Drop. And drop. Good. Okay. So we got a hi-fi stereo. Hey, KJ Del Rey, Lady in Red, welcome to my stream, bus buddy. Good to have you. Okay, so we know for a fact that, what's her name? Dora gave us the picnic bench. Okay. So let's test that with her. See if that's true. So we're gonna go to Tom Nook and we're gonna check it out. Let's see if that password gives us another picnic table. If it gives us another picnic table, I'm not even gonna bother with the rest of those passwords. But if he gives me something else, then obviously. Hey, Iowa Retro Gamer Dad. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. C code. Alright. This is going to take a minute, because I have to type in all these characters here. So it's a P. Now, is that uppercase or lowercase K? I'm gonna guess that's a lowercase. And Amiibo cards for days. Yeah. Let's see. What's the other one? Percent. Okay. So. Here we are. Percent. Oops. Percent. There we go. Dubya. Capital S. J. Come on. Yeah, it's only the analog stick that works for that. M. 7. Oh, KJ, I'd like you to meet Heather. Heather is the one who gave me this Amiibo card on eBay. She sold it to me for a good price. G. F. L. G. Long freaking passwords. Alright. At. Oops. Bless it. J. At. B. 6. 2. K. D. T. Alright, let's see what we get. Okay. Yeah, I showed her a picture of one of my stickers, so I figured, in case she was curious about, seeing her e-reader card that she sold me, in case she wanted to see it. So I figured, why the hell not? So I gotta read this over here. So PK percent W S J 46 M 7 F G Q Oh, that's a lower. It's supposed to be an uppercase P. Okay. Not bad. Okay, it's G F L G capital W at J and V 62 KDT. Okay, try this again. Okay, so we actually have to write this out in a letter. Oh, you know what? I have to buy some stationery. So I have an headache. So yeah, we are gonna have to. We're gonna have to come back to this tomorrow. Well, after we write this all out, of course. So that should be 12. Alright. So we're going to write a couple passwords down. And we're going to see. Yeah, I forgot about having to send it in a letter. Yeah, well, I thought you could just say it to Tom Nook and like everything be okay, but I guess not. Shoot. I keep forgetting where my house is. Wait, I need to know where the post office is. I don't need to know where my house is. Excuse me. Okay, so write a letter. Just gonna send it to Ed, because why not? And then, oh, here we go again. PK %. And like, there's no reason why like this should be like this freaking long. Like, no joke.
J 4 6 M 7 F G
Oh, no, capital F.
F G U P
Okay.
P
Alright, and then
G
hopefully we're doing this right. That's what she said.
F L G W
Yeah, at okay, G F L G W at
J
oops, capital J ampersand capital V 6 2 K D T. Okay. Get a proofread this now. PK percent W SJ46 M7F GQP. Okay, that top part's right. Okay, bottom part. GFLGW at J at V62KDT. Yeah, that seems to be right. Alright. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Okay, so we're gonna see Pete fly with that. That's Pete. Alright. So that's it. Where's my house? There's my house. Jesus. Never been so lost in my life. Oh, you do have a message. Is it that instant? No. Crazy Red is here. I'll be bringing my furniture, St. Bergen's to your town at 6 p.m. on June 19th. No sane individual has deals like me. One peek and you'll need. Okay. Alright. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to time travel. Now, because, you know, I don't really have too much invested in this save, I have no qualms about time traveling in this. New Horizons, yeah, I can't do it. Like, I don't want to time travel. I want to do things naturally because, you know, that stifles the flow for me, kind of. I like the idea of doing like a little bit each day, like for the point of the stream, for the sake of the stream, for the sake of experimentation, to see if this code truly is the same as the e-reader code that we did via the e-reader. This is a good experiment to figure that out. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the time. For those of you that are not familiar with it, we're going to change the time by 1 day. So, change it to Thursday. Alright. And now we should be able to see whether or not we get that picnic bench. If we get a picnic bench, then we're done with the e-reader cards, unless we get some more in the mail. Yeah, maybe I'll do a special video just showing off my e-reader cards. So, alright. So it looks like we got our ones from the museum and the HRA. We did not get one from Dora or Ed, for that matter. Okay. I wonder why that is. Let's time travel once more. Yeah, I'm not sure what went on with that letter, but yeah, that's weird. I'm pretty sure I put it in properly. Alright. One more time. Alright, so now, let's see if we got that letter. Museum. Okay, we have a letter from Dora. Okay. Refreshing that, Dubya. Hello there, I'm not poor. I'm not. You need to know that. I just enjoy a lifestyle that's a little too sparsely. You know, atmosphere. From Dora. Okay, different letter. That's a different letter. Okay, and that proves it. So let's go take a look and see what our sewing machine looks like. I mean, I imagine it looks like every other sewing machine that's out there. Oh my, I forgot that we did that last expansion. Oh my goodness. Oh. And it doesn't even work. Ah, Dora. Come on. You can give a shit that works. So apparently we're not done with all the e-reader cards, and we're gonna have to wait till a later date in order to do those, because one, I'm getting pretty freaking warm in here, and yeah, no worries, Heather. Like, it's been a long time for me too. Like, I know I tried tackling Animal Crossing last year, and you know, just to do it out of the blue, and I don't know what happened, but last year I decided, no, I'm just not going to play Animal Crossing. And then when New Horizons came out, I thought, okay, everybody's going to be streaming New Horizons. Everybody and their brothers going to be streaming New Horizons. What's something that nobody's doing right now? They're not streaming the original Animal Crossing. And not to mention, you know, with a fat stack of e-reader cards, you know, why not? Like, I mean, we went through all these through stream. Like, no joke. Like, all these, like, cards. Like, damn. So now we get to go through them again. Thanks to our little experiment there. So now that we know that we have the ability to do that, we need to keep track of which ones that we've been through. So, Dora for being one. So, compliments of Heather, of course, and, you know, money, of course. So, now we can get that one out of the way. But, we're going to save and quit on Animal Crossing here. And then, what we're going to do is, we're going to take a minute and try some of our other e-reader cards here, like either Donkey Kong Country 3, or sorry, not Country 3, Donkey Kong 3. It's such a natural thing to say Donkey Kong Country. Like, it just rolls off the tongue. Either that, or we're going to try the original Mario Brothers. I vote we try the original Mario Brothers just because. And I'm going to do a little experiment here in which, essentially, I'm going to plug the e-reader itself into my Game Boy player. So I'm kind of hoping that that works, so that way I can show you guys it like so. So stay put. Stick around for just a little bit more. We're gonna experiment a little bit here. So bear with me for just a moment here. All right. So we're gonna save and quit on here. Boop, 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 boop. Because obviously we don't want to get Rossetti. So, at least not yet. Rossetti is going to be the last thing that we're going to do, is we're going to have Rossetti basically wipe our game out on the last bit. So, I've always been curious, like, how far I can push Rossetti. One of the things I want to do too is I want to find my action replay for the Game Boy. I'm sorry, not for the Game Boy, for the GameCube, and try some of that in Animal Crossing. See if there's any like weird codes for like action replay to use with Animal Crossing. So that'll be a fun thing to check out soon enough. But yes, so I do have the Game Boy Player, including the Game Boy Player disc, which I did acquire this year, considering Midwest Gaming Classic did not happen this year, which is sad. It is very sad because, you know, I definitely wanted to see my buddy Megadan29 again, and definitely wanted to meet a bunch of people for the first time, like Phil Torpin. I think he was going to be at Midwest Game Classic this year. J-Love was going to be there. But next year, for sure, we're going to be there. And then I hear Galloping Ghost is open. So, Dan, you better make sure that you have some time off in July. And I will, as soon as I figure out what dates I took off work for that, I will let you know, and then we'll meet up at Galloping Ghost. So, alright. So now we're going to take our e-reader here, and we're going to plug it into our Game Boy Player, which it should fit. Somehow. Like so. Like a little bit. Alright. So now, what's funny is that this is a little temperamental, so it might take us a couple times to get this started. Yes, I would like progressive scan. Look at this, dude. Yeah.
Scan.code. Load up scan.code. Load application from Game Boy Advance or start application saved on e-reader. Load up scan.code.
God, dude. Oh my god, this is awesome. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm actually doing this on stream. Dude. Oh man, okay. Those down. I'll set you on top of that right now. Okay. So, as you know, you can't fit Mario Brothers all on one card, so they got them on a couple of cards. So we're going to scan all these. And then we're gonna play some little bit of Mario Brothers, not too much. But we're gonna do our best here. Try not to drop the freaking controller here while we scan the damn cards. Okay.
Scan.code.
Oh, wrong way. Gotta lift up the...
You need more dot codes to start.
Man, I'm so glad that went through. Oh shit. I just realized these are double-sided. I don't know which ones I didn't do. Well, guess there's only one way to find out.
Already scanned.
Okay, so we gotta scan the top of that one. There we go. Okay, that one's done.
Already scanned.
Okay, alright.
Read error.
There we go. Oops. Oops, if I face it the right way. Yes. Two more. I mean, what a pain just to get some games on here. Alright.
Already scanned.
Okay. Alright. We'll flip you over. Okay. Last one.
Scanning of dot codes complete. Start application. Is it okay to overwrite this application?
Yeah, we can go like that.
Saving.
That's another thing that sucks about it. It only has limited memory on it, so it only holds like one application. So next time we have to scan some e-reader cards in Animal Crossing, what we'll have to do is we'll have to what's the word I'm thinking? We'll have to re-download the software to the e-reader, which is no big deal. I mean, it happens. But yeah. God, it's been so long. You even have to use the POW. Oh, damn. That's a limited jump. Oh, shit. Oh, he's out for revenge. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Fuck. There we go. Nope. Oh shit. God damn it. Ah! Oh shit. Oh boy. Gotcha, you sucker. God dang. Oh man, this is fun. I haven't even had to use the power once. Oh. Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh damn. hate these guys. Actually, these don't seem too bad. Oh, shit. I wonder how many phases this has got. Oh shit. Good lord. Oh snap. Oh damn it. Oh, it was almost a no death run. Oh, got him. Ah. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. That was good. I really enjoyed it. Hey Dan, question for you. Do you know off the top of your knowledge if they ever had an NES cartridge that had this on it? I'd be kind of curious about that versus like scanning like all these cards just to get, you know, this on here. Let's play a little Donkey Kong Country 3 while we're at it. Sorry, not Country 3, Donkey Kong 3. It's so easy to say Donkey Kong Country. All right. I'm kind of curious, you know. Well, we went through all that. Let's hit the Z button here. Oh, that's cool. Change game pack. Sure. Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. Actually, I like that one. That one's trippy.
Scan.code.
Alright. So now we're going to scan some more here. And hopefully, the damn thing will not screw up on us.
You need more dot code.
Okay. Cool. Next. It's also good to see, you know, after all these years that it still fucking works. I mean, especially the e-reader, like I've heard of like the diode going out, and it's where it doesn't allow you to scan the cards anymore. But I think more than likely people's issue is it's probably just dirty. Last card. Okay.
Scanning of dot codes complete. Start application. Is it okay to overwrite this application?
Yes, actually.
Saving.
Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Whoopsie. Oh, damn it. Oh, pay attention. That was my bad. God damn. Like, I don't understand this one at all. Okay, screw this one. All right. Yeah. So we have a couple of different Animal Crossing ones that we haven't tried. So we're going to try these, and we'll see what these do. See if these give us anything different, I guess. So, yeah, me too, Zombie, me too.
Scan.code.
So we're going to scan the girl 4. We'll see what this does. Because I know we cannot scan this one in Animal Crossing itself.
You need more dot codes to start. Scan remaining dot code.
I have to scan it. Okay, matchmaker.
Scanning of dot codes complete.
Okay,
Start
so let's see what
application.
matchmakers does. It's Tommy's matchmaking service. Scan 2 character cards to see how they match up. So, let's scan Caesar. Oops. And Velma. Alright, check this out. What's the chemistry between someone stubborn like a Virgo and someone bossy like a Capricorn? Ah, good. They're a nice match. Gonna try again? No. Alright, so. That was interesting. Okay. So, let's do that. Now we're going to do boy number 7. So, it's a whodunit.
Scan. You need more dot codes to start. Scan remaining
I
dot
lost track
codes.
of which side I scanned already. Hey! I did it right.
Scanning of dot
I
codes
did a
complete.
thing.
Start application.
This is awesome. Wait, you guys hear that? That's Tanaka's song. That's an Easter egg. Holy shit. We found Tanaka's. Okay. So today before dawn, a villager had trees chopped. Reports are coming in. Well, look here. We have a fresh clue that has emerged. Blue, green, grayish. Okay. And so, what we do in this is we search through our e-reader cards. And we find out who is blue, green, grayish. So, I believe I might actually have that card. Da, 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 da. I'm guessing that might be Nibbles, but let's take a look and see if there's any more blue-greenish characters here. Oh, there's Blue Bear, which I'd say that's blue, not blue-greenish. Okay. So, I think I got it. Okay. No bangs on head. Alright. Blue, green, grayish. No bangs on the head. Da, da, da. Hmm. Let's try. No, not Bessie. Let's try Blue Bear. See if Blue Bear is it. Alright. Okay. Pointy ears. Blue, green, grayish, pointy ears, no bangs. Like, seriously, like, who is it? I don't even think I have another blue greenish character. I guess the closest one I have is Bessie, but jeez, like I don't even think that's the character. But yeah, screw it. I'm gonna try it. Okay, well. Sure, let's try another one. Today, just before dawn, villager had. Okay, is this the same one? Like, are you being serious right now? Pointy ears. On to the next clue. No tail. Okay. Pointy ears, no tail. Pointy ears, no tail. God, I gotta go through so many cards just to see which of the possible ones there is. Pointy ears and no tail. Pointy ears, no tail. My goodness. Give me a second, folks. Just bear with me. Pointy ears, no tail. Okay, so that narrows it down. Alright, now, let's see another clue. Brown, orange, yellowish. I might actually have this one. The only thing I can think of is copper. Which I kind of find it funny that that if it is in a house, not a store, that does not help. So, in other words, I don't even have that amiibo card, which is unfortunately the downfall of games like this. So, it's a boy. I give up. I wish they would actually like tell us like what
Scan that code.
I wish I had more cards, one. Two, I wish they would actually tell us, like, who actually was it, you know? So that way we can, like, more figure out, like, okay, it actually meant this. Excuse me. Now, we have one more, which is Boy 1, which, I don't know how, but it's gotten a little bit bent, which I'm kind of concerned. But, I think it'll be okay.
You need more dot codes to start. Scan remaining dot code. Scanning
Alright,
a
this one
dot
should
code
be
complete. Start
semi-interesting.
application.
So, let's just say average computer team. So scan 3 cards to choose your team. So, we're just going to do 3 random ones. We're not even going to look at it. Well, we're going to have that one. That one. And then Okay. So the three that I chose at random, after I set this down, is Robin, which Robin's actually leaving my town in New Horizons, Jeremiah, and Puddles. So we'll see if we have a good team here. So we're going to hit the A button, and we're going to scan our cards here. So Puddles. I'm going to scan the Robin. And we're going to scan the Jeremiah. Okay. Run, 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 run. Come on, Robin. Come on. Get him. Jeremiah. Come on. Yes, go, 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 go. Go, Jeremiah. Come on. You're letting us down. Come on. Oh. Just by a little bit. Which is pretty cool. And that's essentially what that is. Alright. So, thank each and every one of you guys for showing up. I really do appreciate it. Of course, I'd like to post a couple links. First is my Discord, where a lot of these random streams will come up. And, yeah, a lot of them will be presented there. And if I have something to say, usually regarding the streams or whatnot, it can usually be found there. Please, by all means, join it, even if it's just to keep track of these random streams that I do. There's some really great people on there. You just gotta engage them and stuff, and they'll talk to you. And then, of course, this wouldn't be a stream without talking about a couple of my buddies. First being KJ Del Rey, aka Lady in Red. Thank you, Vera and the Unstoppable, for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. KJ Del Rey is one of my best friends. I really can't say enough good things about her. She's a really amazing friend. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you, Vipran, the Unstoppable. I will be sure to thank Alpha Nerd for sending you my way. I really appreciate that. Thank you. KJ Del Rey is an amazing streamer, amazing friend. She is going to be streaming The Last of Us Part 2 as soon as she gets it. And so will I, essentially. And she plays a lot of more of the modern games, so please, by all means, check her out. Leave a comment on this video, tell her I sent you. Give her a like, subscribe if you so wish. And then, of course, it wouldn't be one of my streams without me talking about my other best buddy in the whole wide world, Megadan29. Megadan29 is one of those guys, when you think of retro, this is one of your main guys that you want to think about. He is an amazing streamer. He no death run freaking Battletoads. No death run on Battletoads. Freaking holy shit, And not to mention, he has a great rapport with his viewers. His commentary on his streams between the viewers and, what he's playing is phenomenal. Even if you don't care for what he's playing, for me personally, I don't care for sports too much, but I watch the shit out of his King Griffey Jr. streams and any other sports games that he's playing. And he loves being trolled, so please, by all means, if you want to troll him a little bit, that's fine. Just be somewhat respectful, of course. But yeah, really great guy. Really great guy. KJ is a really great person as well. Really great friend of mine. Please, please, by all means, check these people out. Leave a like on the latest video. Leave a comment. Tell them I sent you. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you wish. Drop a like on this video if you want. And until then, this is Richard W. saying, have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good whatever. I'll catch you guys later. Take care now. I have KJ Del Rey on my list. I'm looking forward to catching her live sometime soon. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be streaming within the next week for sure. So, but yeah, you take care, guys. Awesome stream.